Hello, my name is Elizabeth Stratemeyer, and today I would like to share my action research plan. The first thing I want to discuss or tell you about give you an overview of the project. So I want to research the impact of technology in early childhood classrooms and discover if it improves student performances and the understanding in the areas of math and literacy. Participants are between the ages of 5 and 6 years old, and be for a duration of a month, give or take. There might be prior prep work that needs to be done, so we'll say a month and 2 weeks. And originally, students be divided into two groups: students who utilize tablets during math and literacy centers, and students who utilize non-technology math and literacy centers. If students engage in math and literacy, basically the student performance will improve, and that was my theory of action. But however, when I sent out surveys in regards to all kinds of technology questions regarding technology. And what I found interesting was that there was a number of limited tablets, more laptop carts than anything. We have very limited technology in Baltimore City Public Schools. So I basically changed it around to saying, students have to use both lab carts and tablets. And that definitely I definitely had to factor in more time. There's definitely a learning curve in that regards, and I will definitely talk about that in a few minutes. The second thing I want to talk about is kind of my overview of data. So I did a lot of research uh, in regards to researching academic journals about technology and early childhood. And so I came across an article that I want to discuss. There are other articles as well too, but this is a brief presentation I'm giving you. And this woman was a veteran kindergarten teacher of over 20 years, and she actually wasn't very well versed in regards to technology and navigating technology. So she had a learning curve, and had to just basically learn how to use this technology. But she was given a grant to purchase iPads for her class. And basically, it helped with numeracy. And over a period of 2 weeks, they saw a gain. However, unfortunately, the research was only for 2 weeks. So, given that being the case, my research plan is for a duration of a month. So I can only imagine what my wonderful, smart, brilliant kids will do in a duration of a month. So, but there were many other research articles that I thought were very fascinating and really backed up my research proposal that technology is a useful tool in regards to success of students. The next thing I want to discuss is the role of the stakeholders. So there are several stakeholders involved: myself, the parents, administration, the teacher or teachers involved, and also I work for Baltimore City Public Schools. The early childhood office would definitely be involved in that. So basically, I would meet the teacher on a weekly basis and kind of discuss what's going on. I'd probably take part in her collaboration or his collaboration meetings, and that way we also get a chance to talk with other teachers, and the teacher and myself would be able to review the results and notate any suggestions that were given to us that are beneficial for the research. Of course, parents, another thing too, parents have to be informed prior to doing or performing the research, and we would communicate that with parents as well too. So here's my timetable: about a month and 2 weeks. So prior to all this, sending out permission slips about a week, something the parents would have to fill out. Give us 2 days, download and install application, games, and computer tablets. About 2 days for the teacher and myself. Organize and create non-technology centers, 4 to 5 days. Teacher and myself is something to create. It takes a long time to do that. Create and observe, observe, and schedule time and dates for observation. That would take about a day, so I can discuss it with the teacher and myself. There are other factors involved as well too. Communicating and explaining the actual research proposal plan to administration, coworkers, early childhood office took about 2 days, something I would explain what was going on. Now we get to the actual research. I would observe students three times a week, for 1 month. Then I would have to score and analyze exit tickets. That was something I would do weekly on a weekly basis myself. Then I would meet with coworkers, the teacher, and the teacher, of course, weekly basis, the teacher and myself. Modify or any update electronic devices, something I would do weekly if there were any tweaks or anything like that. Update weekly information to administration, something weekly I would do. Analyze trends and data, that would take about a week. And then teach students how to use technology. I feel like that could be something done prior, but I feel like it's going to be an ongoing thing. So initially I said a week. The next thing I'm going to discuss, and probably the last thing I'm going to discuss, is the outcomes and the benefits. So they're definitely a learning curve. So it's going to take a little bit longer for students to utilize this technology. So some students use technology at home all the time, and some don't have any access to technology at all. So this is going to affect how comfortable participants feel playing these math and literacy games on a laptop or a tablet. Laptops are more challenging than tablets, where tablets is a simple touch thing. And more than a week training, it will definitely need to be allotted for some of the students. Prior to beginning research, the students definitely need ample time to practice. So I think that's a big issue as well. And just the benefits in general. Inevitably, technology is used across all different areas. I use projectors, I use a document camera, and these are things to enhance my teaching. And it's a big thing for my English language learners, using visuals, using audio. It just enhances the lesson plans. It makes it more interesting for the kids too. And in the end, my kids' success is all that matters. So thank you for your time and have a good day.